What men wish women knew about love. Let's be real for a moment. Men aren't always good at explaining what we feel. We often get labeled as cold, distant, or emotionally unavailable, not because we don't feel deeply, but because most of us were never taught how to express it. So today, I want to pull back the curtain to tell you the truth about what men wish women actually understood about love, not the fairy tale version. The real, raw, unfiltered truth. Number 1, we fall in love quietly but deeply. Men don't always fall in love loudly. We won't always post you, announce you, or write long paragraphs about you. But when we love, it's deep and it's deliberate. We fall in love through observation. We notice how you carry yourself, how you treat others, how you make us feel safe in your energy. A man may not always say, "I love you" every day, but he'll show it in quiet ways, fixing things without being asked, remembering your favorite coffee, defending you when you're not around. That's his language. It might not be loud, but it's real. 2, we're not mind readers. We're just trying to get it right. Here's something most men won't admit. We want to make you happy. We just don't always know how. Sometimes you think we don't care, but what's really happening is we feel lost. We don't always pick up on subtle hints. We don't always understand the tone behind your words. But when you tell us, clearly, calmly, directly, most of us will move mountains to fix it. We're not trying to be difficult. We just operate differently. Communicate with clarity instead of assumptions. We don't hear criticism, we hear direction. 3, we crave respect more than anything. You want love, we want respect. That doesn't mean we don't want love too, but for men, respect is love. When a woman believes in us, supports us, and makes us feel capable, it lights something powerful inside. That's when we step up. That's when we become better. But when a man constantly feels disrespected, belittled, criticized, or compared, he slowly shuts down. Because for us, disrespect feels like rejection. You don't have to agree with everything we do, but when you speak to us with respect, even when you're upset, it makes us want to protect you, not argue with you. 4, we love simplicity, but not boredom. Men are simple, yes, but that doesn't mean we don't crave depth. We just express love differently. We don't always need grand gestures. We need peace. We need to come home to a woman who feels like calm, not conflict. And let me tell you this, the woman who brings peace to a man's life becomes unforgettable. Not because she's perfect, but because she offers what the world doesn't. When a man finds peace in your presence, he'll do anything to keep you. 5, we hide pain better than you think. Men hurt too. We just don't always have a safe place to talk about it. Society tells us to man up, to suppress emotion, to keep moving, and so we do. We bury the pain. We distract ourselves with work, with sex, with success. But that doesn't mean we don't feel. It just means we've learned that vulnerability often gets punished, not nurtured. When a woman creates a space where a man can exhale, where he can be honest without being judged, that's where real intimacy begins. Because to a man, emotional safety is more seductive than physical beauty. 6, we want to lead but not dominate. A healthy man doesn't want to control you. He wants to protect you. There's a difference. When a man says he wants to lead, it doesn't mean he wants obedience. It means he wants trust. He wants to feel like you believe in his ability to guide, to provide, to make wise decisions, not because you can't, but because partnership means balance. Strong women don't intimidate real men. They inspire them. We just need to know that our strength still matters, even in your strength. 7, we don't want perfection, we want presence. We don't need you to always look perfect, act perfect, or have everything together. We just want you present. We notice when you're distracted, when you've stopped laughing, when you've emotionally checked out. We may not know how to talk about it, but we feel it. Sometimes, what we want most isn't advice or solutions. It's your presence. Just sit with us, talk with us, be there without judgment. Because when a woman gives a man her full attention, it makes him feel like the most important person in the world. And that feeling, we never forget it. 8, we measure love in effort, not emotion. You might say, "I love you" every day, but we feel love through effort, through small things, appreciation, loyalty, consistency. When you cheer us on, when you pray for us, when you speak life into us instead of criticism, that's love to a man. That's when we feel safe enough to open up, to commit, to go all in. A man who feels valued doesn't look elsewhere. He builds with the woman who made him feel that way. 9. We notice everything, even when we don't say it. When you stop trying, when your tone changes, when your hugs feel distant, we notice. We might not always call it out, but we feel the shift. Men are not as clueless as they seem. We just process emotion differently. So when we go quiet, it's not always because we don't care. Sometimes it's because we're trying to protect the connection without saying the wrong thing. Give us space, not punishment. Because silence doesn't always mean disinterest. Sometimes it means we're trying to figure out how to fix it. 10. The truth. We just want to be loved without conditions. No performance, no constant tests, no power games, just love. Pure, peaceful, mutual love. Men might act tough, but inside we all want the same thing. A woman who sees us beyond what we can provide, who loves us for who we are, not just what we do. That kind of love, the kind built on peace, respect, and emotional connection, is the kind that makes us want to stay forever. If you take nothing else from this, take this truth. Men aren't as complicated as we seem. We're just layered. And when you understand those layers, not to control us, but to connect, love stops being a battle and starts becoming a bond, because the man who feels truly understood will never forget the woman who made him feel that way. If this hits, do well to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for staying to the very end.